Hello guys and girls, welcome back. Today's video, what was this? It's like RuPaul's Drag Race. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I have already been to an Anastasia Beverly Hills counter and a Fenty counter as well. They'll be linked in the down bar. Make sure you check those out because I'm trying to do a series of these videos. So today we're going to be going to Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm a real big fan of Charlotte Tilbury products. Let's go on our way to London. Outside of the Charlotte Tilbury store. Oh, so glam. I nearly slipped on the stairs trying to get the shot. Love that. Oh, this is so cute. Downstairs is so nice. Wait till I show you guys. How cute is this setup that they have downstairs? So this isn't my water. This is my lovely makeup artist. You look gorgeous. Oh, you honestly do. And yeah, so we're going to be doing my makeup now. So the next clips you're going to see is me looking a lot better than this. She started off by cleansing the skin, making sure there was no residue or no dirt on my skin so that she can start with a fresh face. Once she had done that, she then decided to pick up the Magic Cream, and I've actually used this product before. It's really nice, really thick and quite luxurious. Oh my god, the way she massaged my face, guys, I literally thought I was getting a facial. I loved it. Then she went in with one of the Charlotte Tilbury under eye creams. I've not actually used this before, but it felt really nice and really light as well. Next item used was the Light Wonder foundation in the shades 7 and 8. She mixed them both together and then started blending them onto the skin, as you guys can see here. This was the first time that I ever used this foundation, and it was right out my street because I like quite a light coverage. Of course, everyone has their own preference, but you know, I'm quite a fan of that. Then she went in with the Magic Away concealer in the shade 6, which is a concealer I have used before and I have featured in a previous full face of Charlotte Tilbury products. So she popped it underneath the eyes and then used her finger to blend it into the foundation and the rest of the skin. This is what the foundation and the concealer were looking like together. She then went ahead and grabbed the Hollywood Flawless filter in shade 3 and used it for highlighting. I have to say, I've never actually used this product on top of my foundation like this. I've only ever mixed it in with my foundation or used it as a primer, but she used it like that, which was quite interesting. And then she lightly filled in my eyebrows, as you guys and girls can see here. Then it was time to add some definition back into that face. So to do that, she used the Hollywood contour wand. She did a few dots along the forehead and then of course along the cheeks, went in with this fluffy brush and started buffing that out. She kind of went back and forth as well from the fluffy brush to the foundation brush just to lightly diffuse it and help make it look a little bit more smooth and blended out. Then it was time to move on to the eyes. I've never used these before. These are the Eyes to Mesmerize, and this kind of like a whipped mousse cream kind of eyeshadow. I've seen it a lot on the Charlotte Tilbury page, but I've never actually used it before. So she popped that on the top of the eyelid and then underneath the waterline. With this palette, she used all of these shades. She did some in the inner tear duct, into the crease, and then she used the pop shade with her finger right on the middle of the lid. Then grabbed a pencil and just added a little bit more definition to the lash line. Once that was done, she then grabbed a fluffy brush just to make sure that nothing had fallen onto my face. Everything was looking nice and smooth so that she could move on to the other areas of the skin, which included adding the Film Star bronze to my cheekbones and a little bit to my forehead. After that, she grabbed the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Mascara, grabbed a brand new spoolie, and then used that on my top eyelashes and my bottom eyelashes. Once the eyes were complete, it was then time to move on to the lips. So she asked me what kind of vibe I liked, and I said the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude is one of my favourite lip liners. So she went ahead and she used that, and I did also mention I like my lips to be slightly overlined, which she was more than happy to do. And of course, at the end of the video, you guys will see the results for yourself. Now, she did make her own lip combo as well with one of the lipsticks, and I will leave that shade in the down bar so you guys and girls know exactly what one that was. She then went ahead and added some blusher to the high points of my cheeks and the apples. It was really quite light and rosy looking. And then I did say, could I have a little bit more highlighter because I need a little bit more glow on those cheeks. So she put some onto the back of her hand and then lightly dabbed it onto my cheekbones and then blended it out just along the highest points of my cheeks like so. Then once that was done, she did grab the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder with a small fluffy brush and just set the areas that she wanted to with the powder. So this lovely beauty here, aka Jessica Alba, Saskia though, really. That's your real name, but doesn't she look like Jessica Alba though, guys?
Oh God, no, stop. I get so embarrassed.
We are done. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you for being such a gorgeous canvas.
It is windy, it is grey right now. I'm outside and I just wanted to show you guys the makeup. We're going to start to make our way to the Ivy because I have a lovely little lunch meat in there. The skin here looks so much better in that lighting because it's so grey now. Look at those clouds. We are back in the best place for natural lighting for you guys to see the makeup in all its glory. I definitely did grow a friend while I was out. He wasn't invited, but it's fine, he just showed up here. Anyways, I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown on the actual makeup and what I had asked for going into the Charlotte Tilbury store. I basically said to her, can I please have that kind of Charlotte Tilbury staple look, that glowing skin, the blown out eyes, and just that radiance, you know? I already said I'm a fan of the Magic foundation, but I do actually like quite a nice sheer foundation and a full coverage concealer. So she did use the Light Wonder foundation on me in shade 7 and 8. She mixed them together. And oh my God, let me quickly mention, right, when she was putting the Magic cream on my face and massaging in, it felt so good, like I was having a facial. She's doing all that little movement and I was like, I'm really liking this. She used the Magic Away concealer and the Light Wonder Glow foundation, and those two together is such a nice combo. It was so light and radiant, and you still see my freckles coming through. You still see like slight imperfections in the skin, and I can really appreciate that because I don't really like foundations that just cover the skin, you know. And because it is lightweight, I have no creasing around my laugh lines, which I do normally tend to get. So this is the eye makeup. As I was saying, guys, like look, you can still see all my freckles all along here, which I'm a real big fan of. I really like that. Where I've been getting my makeup done at different counters is so interesting to hear what you guys think looks good on me. And especially like last time, you really loved the bright eye. I love the fact that she did slightly overline my top lip because that's just a personal preference. That's what I like. And I love the little mixture that she used. I think it's such a nice combo, and the lips look nice and full, but not too over my natural line, you know. The only thing I can see looking at this makeup that I personally would change for myself would be I'd probably fill in my eyebrows a little bit more, make them a little bit more like bushy, and then I'd powder a tiny bit more. But apart from that, everything else I think is lovely, and even the cheeks and how soft they are. So I just want to mention about pricing. So you can get a retail makeup artist for £55, and that is redeemable against products, so you can actually go and pick some products out after that. And then if you want a senior artist, it is £75, once again redeemable against makeup products, and you can just call up or go online to book it. It's totally up to you, whichever way you find easier. Me personally, I'm kind of old school. I like to call up and speak directly and get it done that way. I don't know why, but of course that's totally up to you if you guys want to do that. And I think every makeup counter that we've gone to so far is completely different because all of them have their own kind of vibe, their own style, and I'm loving seeing all the different looks that these makeup brands are creating. Also, just want to mention, Charlotte Tilbury will not apply fake eyelashes on you. A lot of places are like this. Fenty was like this, Charlotte Tilbury like this. Yeah, I'm just letting you know, you might want to take eyelashes to apply with you after if you do go and get your makeup done at these counters, because not all of them will apply eyelashes to you. I cannot wait to get booked into another makeup counter because I'm loving doing this series. And if you didn't see it, I did post a video of me taking one of my lovely subscribers shopping. It was such a fun day and I loved the video, so I appreciate if you go and check that out. And let me know your thoughts on this look down below and let's start a conversation. Take care, guys. Bye.